Hey, Claire here. I thought I'd shoot a video today about what happened to me yesterday because a very familiar feeling bubbled up. And initially I thought, is this fear of judgment? Is this fear of, not wanting to get things wrong or fail? And it wasn't any of those things. It was actually fear of success, fear of actually succeeding, pulling it off. And as I thought about this, I did have a little laugh about it because I realised how sneaky this belief actually is. It's far harder to pick up on fear of success than it is fear of failure and fear of rejection because, we really want this stuff. I want to create my life, my best life. I want to create my dreams. And why would I not want that, right? Well, whether you're a business about to launch a campaign to triple your customer base, or you're pitching for your perfect client, or I don't know, you're going to invite an acquaintance over for dinner because you really would like to get to know them better. Actually, fear of failure tends to take a back seat. It tends to be fear of delivering, being enough, living up to, that takes over, that becomes the thing. And it's important to recognise it if this is something that's happening for you, because beliefs shape how we show up in the world. They shape our behaviour. So if we're believing something like, what if we succeed? What if I can't pull it off? What if I'm not capable? All of that stuff, then it can lead to self-sabotage. And this is something that also affects our kids. What if they win? What happens if they win that race and they get through to the county championships? What happens then? Then it's, what if I can't pull it off? What if I can't do it again? What if I won and it's a fluke? What if they go after the school play? They go for an audition for the big role. What happens if they get it? They've got to do the performance, right? And imagine an Oxbridge candidate or undergraduate. They've worked their socks off to get where they are, and now they get a sense of having to live up to their academic results, what they've actually achieved. And that's quite a lot of pressure. So it's really, really interesting and useful to bring this stuff into your awareness and to share it, to have dialogue with our children too, because the more we shine a light on it, the more it starts to dissolve, the more we can actually have a bit of a laugh about it, and see that in those situations it just feels too big. We're seeing the enormity of something rather than actually looking at the next step we're going to take. Because when I was 12, I couldn't see what I'd be doing aged 18. I couldn't envisage going to university. I certainly couldn't envisage, age 25, going to work in London and all of those things. And my goodness, I couldn't even begin to think about where I am now. When I had my daughter, if I'd have actually thought about the enormity of it, I probably did think about the enormity of it. But if I lingered there for too long and thought, oh my goodness, what I'm going to have to do, this is going to be, this is just too big, I would have been an anxious mess. I think I was probably a bit of an anxious mess, but I didn't know this stuff back then. Anyway, the point is, take your next step. And with our kids, it is no different. And another thing is that when we get to this mindset, when we're feeling, what if I can't pull it off? What if I can't deliver? It's all about getting into growth. It's again the fixed mindset thing. If you don't know what the difference between fixed mindset and growth mindset, it's really an amazing transformative thing. It made a big difference in my life. I highly recommend you read Carol Dweck's book, Mindset. But the idea that, talent is fixed, it's innate, rather than something that we grow and develop, that can be at the heart of fear of success too. So get into growth, get into your next step or planning the next few steps, and we can help our kids take the same approach. So whatever we want in life, whatever we're going after and we want to create for ourselves, never feels too big. Anyway, have a great day. Speak to you later.